And hello everybody, welcome back to the video. Today we are back inside of Minecraft for some more parkour. Today we're playing Hot Hot Parkour. As you can tell, the environment's a little hot. But all seriousness, this is a 15 level parkour map. Apparently it's gonna be the sort of deal where like the path isn't flat out obvious all the time and you'll have to locate another way around, like right here, where I'm guessing based off of how it's set up there's some way in through this door somewhere. I don't know where it would be, but there should be some way around somewhere somehow. Oh, we got a door over here, which I presume means there's something back here. Maybe not. Oh wait, I can slip around to here. And I can get into this building, which I couldn't get into before, which has a way to the roof. And then I'm guessing this way over these trees. Yeah, here we go. I do like when maps make me think. It's kind of enjoyable. As long as it's like right at the balance where everything makes sense. And I'm not spending 20 years confused, which happens sometimes. Although sometimes even on ones where they make it make a lot of sense, I still spend like 20 years confused. Closed for construction. So this is our next checkpoint over here. So we have to find some way over, which I presume means, yeah, there's probably gonna be something underground or something for this. We got slime blocks here, which should come into play later. I presume we need to start somewhere over here generally. That does not lead to the ladder. This feels a bit more like a, not really a puzzle map. Maybe kind of like a find the button map. I thought beds were only half a block tall. I didn't realize you can squeeze through those holes through beds. Anyway, there's got to be some way up. Because it appears as though we have to parkour over the cactus. I'm guessing we're just supposed to do that. And then we make it into here, which is useless. Oh, we can go up these glass panes. Alright, cool. Now we make it over to these slime blocks that I saw ages ago. And then from here, I guess we go across all this onto the leaves. And we make it over the construction, just like that. Crazy. I don't know, like, there's something slightly enjoyable about this sort of style. We have to get onto the roof of the building somehow. That's probably our top priority, is to find a way onto the roof. And my word, new Minecraft music is whack. Like, I feel like they overdid it to a pretty large degree. I don't know. It doesn't feel like Minecraft music anymore. Like, old Minecraft music comes on, and even when like I first started playing the game, the Minecraft music still had some of that like built-in kind of like nostalgia, warm fuzzy feeling. But I don't know, the new music just it hits very differently and feels less like I'm playing a sandbox game and more like I'm playing like an RPG. Like, I feel like a lot of the music would fit perfectly for an RPG game. But I don't know. It is what it is. Looks like this is just our path back if we fail. I don't know why we'd ever have to use it since there's lava all around that and then the cobweb, so I'm not sure you'd be able to get back that way, but oh well. Maybe it was just to waste our time. Alright. Oh, I hate when that happens. when you just clip the edge of those slime blocks because they're not fully bouncy all the way around. Well, it's not that they're not fully bouncy all the way around. The entire block is fully bouncy. It's just there's that small area on every block where you're still on it, but you're not, and I needed to keep going. Like with honey blocks, you can crouch off the side and take advantage of that to not get affected by them, and I don't know, just stuff like that. So basically every block has that. And you notice it with, like, effect blocks in a lot of maps. Alright, let's go. I think I made it that time. Yeah, there we go. Alright, alright, new checkpoint. We'll go down first. I just want to take a look around the ship. They're sending a lot of iron somewhere, that's for sure. I kind of have a slight inclination to want to check every single barrel, but I'm going to just walk away instead. Also, more importantly, how does a wooden ship survive on a lake full of lava? I don't think that's right, Chief. I don't think that one's right. Oh, I wanted to get on the fence. I know that there's other ways I could do it, but I wanted to do it that way. Looks like we got to get up to there, which brings up the important question of how. I guess we start with going up the mast. I know that's a possible jump. I'm just really bad right now. There we go. A little bit of extra hitbox of the ladder makes that a little bit of annoying. I bet you with some of these, I'm not taking the intended path. It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if I'm taking a more difficult path than the map creator had intended for some of these, but like a much more direct path. Because it wouldn't surprise me looking at this if like you're actually supposed to go from here over to here rather than just take the direct route. Alright, this time I'm not going to walk on the middle of these fences. Let's just walk along the side. Let's go. Mission accomplished, checkpoint set, and now I have to jump off. I'd appreciate if they gave us just like a block back up to here for if you fall off, especially since it's a 4-block jump. But, oh well. Who am I to complain? Alright, alright. Making progress. And next level. I don't know how many levels we've made it through so far. There's nothing to indicate. So for all I know, we're just about done with the map. Or maybe hardly into it. Hard to say. I don't know if the checkpoints mark the levels. In that case, we're probably about halfway. But I don't know for sure if the checkpoints mark the levels or if there's some other indication. Based off how far we are, though, I'd say we're probably about halfway. Just based off of what I was seeing from the start. Because, like, the nether section was right at the end by the start. But I don't know. I don't know. I do like that there's just some direct parkour. It's a nice break from having to run around looking for which door isn't iron. Nice and relaxing. I find that the better I get at parkour, the more that just like stuff like this ends up being just flat relaxing. Can I fall that? No. How do you make that then? That's a pretty tight spot. Oh, almost can make that. I think I could probably make it to there though. Maybe. I'm gonna try it once more. Ah. I do think that's possible. I think that's just barely possible, but I'm gonna just go around. Because it's a short enough path around that, if anything, I'll just be wasting more time trying to figure it out. Alright, so you can't jump because you'll hit that. Well, maybe you'll bounce off this. No. That was not enough there. Alright. How does a jump from here look? An extra half a block down. Maybe if I can get to the point where my head hits off of that, I can squeeze through. It's also 100% possible that this just isn't the path you're supposed to take, and you're supposed to, like, finagle your way around like an edge or something, but I find that slightly unlikely. I think I just kind of gotta... Yeah, there we go. You just gotta make sure you get your head hit. Ow. Luckily we're in peaceful, so I heal faster than fire ticks. Okay. Where am I actually supposed to be going? I guess up here. It is really weird because I get adjusted in parkour to fire being no threat, and then I go back to like hard mode survival, and I start taking fire tick damage and start realizing, wait a second, I'm not instantly just healing up from all this. Where's my peaceful mode at? Because peaceful mode is basically equivalent to always being on full saturation, if I understand correctly. That's why the healing's so fast. It's not that you have a passive regeneration, which is what it kind of feels like, especially when you're new to the game. I'm pretty sure it's just that your saturation's always maxed. So you get the equivalent of maxed saturation heal all the time. Which I guess is basically the equivalent of a regeneration effect. Because that's basically what saturation does. That is not possible from there. You have to take the direct jump from the first one. Oh, this is so long. Alright. So here, we gotta take a direct jump from there, not take the side step. I don't know, like, I always see a lot of jumps that are possible like that, but I also know that there's a lot of those that map creators didn't intend for you to take. So I typically try and take, well, not typically, but sometimes I try and take the harder, longer path, just because I feel bad for the map creator that they missed that you could just exploit it, but not always, just sometimes. Alright. We are through the Crimson Forest and into another village. Interesting. Villages seem to be pretty commonplace on this map. Just kind of the small ones. I kind of like these house styles. Not so much this one, but I like this one. It's a nice house. Kind of the raised deck. I should try doing that in a build at some point. I should put a raised deck on a build. I've tried a couple of them before, and I've set up some that I really didn't like how they turned out. But I don't know. I want to get a build in that's similar to that with like a raised deck. I'll just have to figure out exactly how I'm going to do it. Alright. Progress. Whenever I see the staircases down, there's always a little bit of me that wants to go see if there's anything below. Oh. It's weird actually having to do the parkour from an in-city tower. It's pretty rare that you actually have to do the parkour from them and aren't just forced to float up from a shulker, or already have an elytra, so you're just directly flying to the loot rooms, which is where I seem to find myself in most of the time, which is really interesting. Like, not that directly, but the reasoning for that is that I mostly play in worlds where I've already, you know, gotten all of the maxed gear and stuff like that, which is really interesting because it wasn't that, well, I guess it was a while ago now. It has actually been a long time now. I was gonna say it wasn't that long ago, but no, it has been a long time. But I used to very heavily prefer the early game of Minecraft, like just the, you know, mining for iron and, you know, the feeling of satisfaction with the quick upgrading of gear and stuff like that. But the more I play, the more I just kind of enjoy playing the game flat out. Alright, cool. And that is it. We've completed the map. A little bit of an anticlimactic ending. I'm sad there wasn't more fanfare to that. That was a pretty short map, but that was enjoyable. Like, it had the right balance of just enough other stuff besides parkour going on to kind of keep the brain occupied for a bit. And then once you start to get maybe a little annoyed with it, then it switches to flat out parkour. So that, you don't really reach a frustration point on, having to run through a bunch of houses looking for the right one that has the wooden door instead of the iron door behind it, and stuff like that. But overall, this was a decent map. Props to the map creator. Thank you all so much. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. God bless. Bye bye.